Welcome to a dose of deeper contemplation. We have cultivated this self-healing practice as we navigate the many aspects of modern life with the desire to be a better human. As a psychic medium, these conversations are channeled, so let's take a walk together and talk it out. So we're using the word I in this story because it refers back to a time and place before we. I was diagnosed with anxiety pretty late in life. It was right after my son was born and started seeing a psychologist, and that person was able to describe and diagnose that we have anxiety disorder. And it shed so much light on a feeling that we've had our entire life, except it was normalized because it was called worrying, and have many memories of my mom actually saying that, "Oh, you're my little worrier. You worry all the time. Oh, you're just my little worrier." And it just became a confusing thing, because essentially in that exchange between myself and my mother, she was giving this love and associating it to this characteristic of worrying. And that was confusing because worrying, which was actually anxiety, was painful. It's very hard to live in that state all the time. Essentially, it is a state of fear, like low-level fear is really what worrying is. And because we adapted this belief and held that frequency, it seems now to look back and be like, oh, so no wonder I manifested things around me and a setup in life to which that would be perpetuated. As in, I was in the frequency of anxiety, so therefore anxiety is manifested. Interesting enough, it's oftentimes just self-creations of things to be worried about, anxious about, and also then just experiences come in that frequency, whether they're kind of like these major life moments like worrying because you're watching your mother die, or just worrying because you're looking for your headphones and can't find them. And so where did they go? Okay, I don't know. Now I'm worried. Wait, where are they? Oh no. Okay, shoot. All right, well, let me look over here. Okay, they're not there. Okay, now let me look over here. Okay, not there. Okay. All right, now I'm late. Okay, and I'm really worried. All right, now I'm worried because I just have to go now. Okay, now I'm worried I'm going to be late. Now I'm worried I'm going to be late. Okay, now I'm worried I'm going to be late. And I have to worry about those headphones later because I still do not know where they went. They are not where they were meant to be, where we put the headphones. We did not put them back after we used them. So now we can't find them in the moment that's needed, and therefore create now a moment to worry. So there's a spectrum of things to have anxiety about, to be anxious about, to worry about. And that was chronic existence, is daily existence. It's still very present, but we have been able to employ certain parts of our lifestyle to help manage, as they say, that anxiety, so that at least there's such an acute awareness for when it comes forward. And then there's tools to kind of deal with it. And really in our own personal journey around healing my own anxiety, but essentially developed a method that may help others who have anxiety deal with theirs and manage theirs as well. And one of the main systems that I incorporated into my life was living in order. Now, living in order, as we say to our clients, is very different than being organized. It's very different. And having had the background as a professional organizer, spent a lot of our first years in that work wanting to make things perfect. And then along the way of gaining experience and also being in personal evolution, came to see that that doesn't really, going into organizing, wanting to make things perfect, it's also anxiety inducing. So it can't be about being perfect all the time. So this is what we share with those who work with us. It's definitely not about being perfect all the time. It's seeing where you can be more efficient with who you are and seeing how there might be leaks of your energy within the lifestyle or the systems that you live in, specifically within your home, that when in disarray or disorder or disorganization, or no system at all or no organization at all, it actually creates anxiety, even if that's low level, even if it just feels like you worry a lot when you're in your home, because there's things around you that's reminding you, oh, well, I have to do that, or I have to do that, or that's a mess, or that, or oh, I need to do that. And you just surround yourself with these visuals of clutter, piles, undone projects. You're just living in a state of disorder. And for some folks, that doesn't actually feel good. In some of our workshops, we share, how does it feel when you're on a vacation? It could be a trip. It could be, you could go to a hotel room or just a parent's house, friend's house, wherever. But you leave your own space and you go into another space to stay for a little bit. And when you walk in, bed is made, it smells nice, there's nothing on the counters, there's cozy blankets on the couch, there's some beautiful art that's very inspiring. You know, just you walk into a vibe, a space, and you just like, oh, it feels so good in here. That is what we strive to create. Because having created that for ourselves, we've dramatically reduced our anxiety. And so magically, as we were experiencing this through our own work, business, and our own life, in our own home, magically, we were led to this understanding about the divine law of order. And as soon as we understood it, was like, oh, that's actually what we do. The benefit of divine order can be so healing. And that's our message that we're trying to bring folks, saying, hey, give this a try. If you really suffer with anxiety, let's create a space that is not anxiety inducing and see how you do. See how you feel. And that space has more to do with your inner space than it does with the walls that surround you. So we take a look at it all. We take a look at it all. Because a shift in your space can be a shift in your life. A shift in your inner space is the catalyst to a shift in your life. And making that connection, for folks, that's our magic. That's our magic. Thank you so much for being in this contemplation. This is Deep Dose, and we are Eden.